the top level. I'm a rebel, line up cause I'm a top rebel. Look in my eyes, this is my time. Step up, rise up, strike first, bring it on.
Hello all again, it is that time of the day again. Time where your favourite show comes on, and that show is Remus Talks. You know, this episode was going to be about the Blue Wonder, but then I had some very interesting replies. You want to guess who from? I'll give a free shout out to anyone who can guess first. Or not. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It was Leo Libra. Oh, the infinite one. He had a few choice words to say, but he wasn't the only one who replied, strangely enough. Someone else had the audacity to reveal themselves to the world again. But first, let's take care of little crybaby Libra, shall we?
Shut up, do you? Another day, another Remus Talks, another person you're going to target, another person you've got issues with. I've seen your new video. Heck, I've seen both your videos today. Now I'm really starting to get annoyed at you, Remus. You're really starting to get on my nerves. And then you have the audacity to challenge a maniac, as you quite put it, to an unsanctioned match. You and Dick Caro, the Society versus Leo Libra and a partner of his choosing. Remus, we're not going to keep going into detail about me not being able to stay in a company for long enough because of reasons that we're not going to talk about. This is between me and you. This ain't about me having a world championship match that you apparently should have been in. Again, just to clarify that up, I was only in that match because I had unfinished business with the people I was in that match with. And one of those persons in that one of those people in that match, I did finish business with at Jingle Bell Brawl. Me and the Danny Crimson story. That's over. Dick Caro, I have unfinished business with you. We never got our match. Carnage, I never got a match with him. And that match would have been for the World Championship. But typical side splitter fashion, because Carnage couldn't show up, he stripped him of the belt. James Wesley, my brother, we have unfinished business. We have a score to settle. We are 1-1 in matches in SWF. But yet you've gone and took James out. Fair enough. But Remus, you're just really starting to piss me off. No, I'm not gonna have a go. I'm not gonna shout. I'm just pissed off. Because you just don't shut the fuck up. You just yap, 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 all the time. And, oh, Remus Kane! I'm the best! I'm on the top of the card! I sure will run SWF! I should be world champion because I'm Remus Kane! No, just shut up. You're nothing, Remus. You're nothing. There's nothing legitimate about you. The only legitimacy about me is that I am professionally trained. And that I know what the hell I'm doing. But I'm putting my experience aside. I'm going to delve into a persona that I always keep locked in. But for some reason, your words just seem to bring him out. And I don't want to be him. But you're just pushing me over. You're just pushing me beyond the brink. Keep dragging my name through the mud. You keep talking shit. You keep saying stuff. Because at the end of the day, when this match is over and done with, this unsanctioned match you and Dick Karov challenged me to, at the end of it, no matter who comes out on top, none of us will be the same again. So I'm going to stick it to you. I'm going to stick it to Dick Caro. I'm going to stick it to that little prick side splitter. And my partner, who will respond very soon, will also love to prove that he's not a flash in a pan. Because he is trained. He is stronger, he is faster, he is better. He is more unpredictable and more undeniable. So yeah, I accept, and he accepts as well, SWF versus TPW. I hope you're ready for a fight, Remus. Because I sure am. Because remember, I'm never ending. Because I am infinite.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Libra. You just keep giving me more and more to use. Yes, I do talk a lot. I talk quite a hell of a lot. And I don't think that's a bad thing, personally. You want to know who else talked a lot in their careers? CM Punk, The Rock, John Cena, Shawn Michaels, Triple H. Hell, we don't even need to look at people like them, do we? We can look at people like MJF, Cody Rhodes. And all of them have one thing in common. Well, two things. One, they talk a lot. Two, they're damn well experienced and successful. But experience only counts for one thing. You can have all the professional training in the world. You want to know who was professionally trained in wrestling? People like Curtis Axel, Bo Dallas, Heath Slater. Yeah, they're not names that ring massive success. You want to know who else was professionally trained? Let's have a look. Well, first there is, I don't know, Side Splitter, but he's not very good, is he? And we say trained. We both know that that's not very well. But if we look at some other wrestlers, some more professional wrestlers, we go up into the bigger brands for a second. You want to know who else is trained? No Way Jose. No Way Jose is trained. He was trained professionally. Who else was trained professionally? Let me have a think. Titus O'Neil. He's trained professionally, but he's not done well for himself either, has he? No, he has not. The Lucha House Party of Gran Metalik, Kalisto, and who's the third one? It doesn't matter. You get my point. Point is, you can wave your experience and professional training all over the place. But it takes more than just training and experience to be able to get you far in the industry. It takes a certain level of charisma. And that's something that I have plenty of. And if that annoys you, then that just means that you're nowhere near as charismatic as I am, and you just don't understand the little tiny details that it takes to be able to get inside somebody's head. And yes, I did challenge you to an unsanctioned match. You want to know why? Yes, you are a maniac. Yes, I know what that means. It means that you will do absolutely anything in that match, and I welcome it. DeCaro welcomes it as well. Because you might be a maniac. I'm a psychopath, a sociopath even. Because to a certain degree, I can act normal in any environment. But I can just switch the trigger whenever I want. And there's not a single thing that anybody else can do about it. But there was 2 reasons as to why I challenged you to an unsanctioned match. 1, I am hella bored. I need something that's going to invigorate me so. I need something that's going to challenge me to my limits. And if this match doesn't do it, I'm going to have to look for someone else, somewhere else, to be able to provide me that stimulation that I crave. And reason number 2 is because deep down we both know that a normal match, a normal singles match, would not be enough. We would be left craving more afterwards, regardless of the outcome. Because we both would have known that neither of us would have gone to our full limits, our full potentials. And the same goes for your partner and for DeCaro. That's why I chose that match. See, I calculate things like this quite well. I think about these things. You don't. Which is why you accepted it. You could have accepted any match. But you didn't. You accepted this unsanctioned match. And I just want to clear things between us. This isn't a war between brands. This is a war between individual wrestlers. For us, is to prove to everyone, not just SWF, to everyone, that there is nothing quite like the society. A chance for us to show that we are more than just a group. We are a faction, and a dominant one at that. And we're going to prove that by standing over your corpses at the end of this match. That's what this is. This isn't SWF versus whatever off-brand you've created, or whatever off-brand you've joined. Although congratulations if you've actually managed to join into a company. Maybe you could last longer than 10 minutes? If you can do that for me, I'm sure that would be impressive for everyone. But, in all seriousness, this isn't to do with SWF. This isn't to do with that other company. This is between us two and you two. And you know that. Now, you can do whatever you want. Bring whatever you want. Perform whatever you want. What you do is not going to change the outcome. I promise you that much. And as for this alternate persona of yours, whatever it is, well, bring whatever you want, like I said. At the end of the day, it's still not going to be enough. And if I'm getting in your head and driving you crazy because of what I'm doing, good. What I'm doing is working. Now I've took care of that particular trash, let's look at our other bin and see what he's responded with. It'll be something that nobody will be quite expecting. I certainly wasn't expecting it, but here you go.
Remus, I've seen your video. You called Dante a distant memory for the wrestling world. You're gonna have to try harder than that if you want his attention. You piqued his interest, but you haven't fully got it. So Remus, You know where to find me.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who that is Dante, the individual I was talking about last time, because I recognized that I did not show a face to him. Mainly because I'm really wanting his memory to die down, but he's decided to respond to me. Dante. Oh, dear, dear Dante. Oh, that is just... that is so cute that you decided to go out of your way to respond to little old me. Dante, I think you're missing the picture here. I don't have to prove anything to you. If you knew how my Remus Talks worked, people vote who I speak about. That's the one liberty I have given them. And on that particular day, they wanted me to talk about you, Dante. Now, call it what you want. But for me, a bit of it's just business, a bit of it's just fun, and a bit of it is, well, I am the best. And I have a track record to prove it. I have the skills that prove it. I have the gift of the gab that proves it. But you want me to prove myself to you? You want me to convince you of more of your attention? Dante, don't act so coy with me. We both know that deep down inside, you've been waiting for an opportunity like this. You have been waiting to face the best of the best that any company can throw at you. Because deep down, you still crave that action. You still crave to get back into a ring. You still crave to face wrestlers of a high caliber. Because let's face it, for a distant memory, you have accomplished some meager things. If people are so interested in finding out what it is that you've accomplished, I'm going to post a channel down in the description below, and it'll link you to the channel where you can see Dante doing his thing, if people are so interested. Because to be quite frank, I don't feel the need to describe your accomplishments. Because to me, you are still a distant memory. And I assume that because Leo Libra said that someone would be responding to me soon, and you so happen to respond to me, that means that you're the second person that I'm facing with Robert DeCaro. Now, I don't know what DeCaro will think of that, because I've not shown him yet. Although I'll be sure to post his reaction to you, Dante, in a future video, when he's not busy accomplishing tasks for our Dark Lords, just like I am. But Dante, you need to get out of your head a little bit, and into the real world. You're not the same person that you used to be, so if you do decide to accept this challenge, because let's face it, there's a good chance you will, you're going to have to remember that you're not the top dog around here, and you haven't been for a very long time. But someone like me, I've already taken it with DeCaro and Richard Knights and a few other unnamed members of the society. So, if you do say yes, ladies and gentlemen, in the future there will be an unsanctioned match between the society consisting of Robert DeCaro and Remus Kane against Dante and Leo Libra. Now, I have to say, from recent videos that I posted up about you in particular, Leo, the SWF universe doesn't like me, but they sure do hate you. And they were happy that I was ripping into you. They were happy that I was saying all these things about you, and they're never usually happy whenever I do anything. So, I guess in a way, I am fighting for SWF, but only because they want to see you get the dues that they think you deserve. But for me, I could care less about that. For me, It's just another thing to add to my resume. To our resume. To the society's resume. I mean, how glorious would it be? Having defeated previous top members of SWF, beating current top members of SWF, and gaining as much gold as we possibly can. I like the sound of that. But anyways, this is Remus Talks for today, and I know you wanted me to talk about the Blue Wonder today. Boo, whoopity doo. I'm not talking about him today, just for the sole reason of, really, of all the people that you could have voted for, you voted for the Blue Wonder. The editor only put that in because there was literally very few people left on the SWF roster for me to talk about. Though if there are other wrestlers that you want me to talk about, please feel free to comment down in the description below, and I'll make sure to add them to the polls in the future. Or any situations that have happened in the past that you want me to talk about, again, down in the comments. But for today, that'll be the Remus Talks. Tomorrow it'll be about the Blue Wonder. And I'll see you all in the next video.